Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day so far. This is lesson 2.2. Our essential question is, how does a model help you solve a comparison problem? And our learning objective for this lesson is to solve problems involving multiplicative comparison and additive comparison. Alright, so let's look at the first part where it says unlock the problem. Evan's dog weighs 7 times as much as Oksana's dog. Together, the dogs weigh 72 pounds. How much does Evan's dog weigh? Alright, so we're going to take a look at this step 1 down here. Draw a model, let n represent the unknown. Well, as of right now, we don't know how much Evan's dog weighs. So we're going to put an n in each one of these boxes because we are not sure how much he weighs. Okay, so let's just talk about the boxes though. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. Okay, and let's relate to that to right here up here. It says Evan dogs weigh 7 times as much as Oksana's. Okay, so 7 times we're going to have 7 boxes, but we don't know what is in each box because we don't know what Oksana's dog weighs so far. Okay, but we do know that together they are a total of 72 pounds. So I'm going to write 72 on the line over here. Alright, let's think of a multiplication combination here to figure out how much Evan dogs weigh. So use the model to write an equation, find the value of n. Alright, so we do know that there is a total of 72 pounds. And if we look at the thing here, it says there are 8 parts. The 8 parts together equals 72. Okay, so if you look here, here's 7, and then here's another part, so that's 8. So that's why I'm going to write 8 on the line, because we have 7 boxes up here, then we have another one, which is 8. So that's how we're coming up with that number. Okay, but now we need to think of 8 times what is going to give us 72. Like I said, we have to work our way up the line here. If you know what maybe 8 times 8 is 64, then add another 8 onto that, which would bring it to 8 times 9. Okay, 8 times 9 is 72, so I'm going to write 9 on the line here. 8 times 9 is 72. Alright, the value of n is 9. So n is how much, let me get my writing here, that is how much Oksana's dog weighs. Alright, so we have 7, so this means we have 7 boxes, and we have now found out that within each box there are 9. Okay, there's 9 in each one of these boxes. That means we go 9 times 9 times in all these boxes, which there's 8 boxes, so 8 times 9 is 72. Think. Alright, find how much Evan's dog weighs. Alright, so now we kind of back up a little bit here. Evan's dog weighs 7 times as much as Oksana's dog. So Evan's dog is going to be 7. Now that we finally found out what Evan's dog was, 7 times, what Oksana's dog was, so 7 times 9. Okay, and 7 times 9 is 63. Okay, so there's quite a few steps on this one. It took a little bit because we had to figure out what Oksana's dog was first. So we had to take 8 times 9 to do that. We had a total of 8 boxes, and in each one there was 9. So 8 times 9 was 72, or I guess you could go 9 plus 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 9. But who wants to do that? That's why we do multiplication combinations to make things quicker. So 8 times 9 was 72. Then we had to figure out how much, with the information that we know now, how much was Evan's dog. So we knew that Evan's dog was 7 times as much as Oksana's dog. So we took the 7 times from up here, then we found out how much Oksana's dog was right here, so we took 7 times 9, and that is 63. We could have gone 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 9 times, but knowing your facts, you guys, will help things go so much more faster. Okay? Alright, so let's see. We're going to go to the next page for example 2. To find how many times as much, use a multiplication model. To find out how many more or fewer, model the addition or subtraction. Evan's dog weighs 63 pounds. Oksana's dog weighs 9 pounds. How much more does Evan's dog weigh than Oksana's dog? Alright, so we're going to draw a model and let n represent the unknown. So on the line here, I'm going to put Evan's dog, or let's put Evans, and then on this line I'm going to put Oksana's dog there. Okay, so we know from previous that Evan's dog weighs 63 pounds, so I'm going to write 63 up here. Okay, and Oksana's dog, we found out from before that it was 9 pounds. So we're going to put 9 on the line over here. Alright, but we don't know what the difference is between the two. So I'm going to put an n there because that is unknown as of right now. Alright, so now we're going to actually write an equation to figure out what the difference is between those two numbers. How much more does Evan's dog up here weigh than Oksana's dog? Alright, so using the model to write the equation, so we're going to start with our biggest one here, Evan's dog, and we're at 63 on the line. 63 minus 9 is going to, Okay, there we go. 63 minus 9 is going to give us our n. Alright, so if we were to subtract the 2, okay, we would get an answer of 54. And let's just go over here and check that. Let's do 69 minus 9. Oops, sorry. I had the wrong number. 63 minus 9. Alright, so we can't take 3, we're going to do it by place value first. We can't take 3 minus 9, so we have to go to our tens place and borrow 10 from it. So make this 6, turn it into a 5, and bring that 10 over to our ones place, so now we have 13. 13 minus 9 is 4, bring down our 5, and we got our answer to 54. So the value of n is 54. And n is how much more Evan's dog weighs. Okay, so Evan's dog weighs 54 pounds more than Oksana's dog. Alright, let's go to the next one, share and show. Maria's dog weighs 6 times as much as her rabbit. Together, the pets weigh 56 pounds. What does Maria's dog weigh? Draw a model, let n represent the unknown. Alright, so on the first spot, I'm going to put dog, okay, because we know that that's 6 times as much as her rabbit, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on the next one, the other animal we're trying to figure out is rabbit. So I'm going to put rabbit on the line. Alright, so since we don't know how much the dog, or we don't know how much the dog's weighs, I'm going to put an n in each box. Okay, same with the rabbit, because we're not quite sure how much that weighs. Alright, so write an equation to find n. So we're trying to figure out how many is in each box here. We know that we have 7 of them, so 7 times n. Okay, but we do know, I forgot to finish this part over here. Forgot to put our 56 pounds over here total, because together they weigh 56 pounds. So, remember when I said that is their equal sign? So So I'm going to put 56 here, because we know that 7 times something is going to give us our 56 pounds. So 7 times what is 56? Okay, 7 times 8 is 56. And I'll give you a hint here. 7 boxes plus another one is 8. So 7 times 8 is 56. Alright, so now we need to multiply how much Maria's dog weighs. So now we're going to go 8 times 6 is 48. So Maria's dog weighs 48 pounds. Okay, so just taking a look to just kind of recap that problem. We had 8 times 6, okay, and we found the 6 because we got the 6 because it said Maria's dog weighs 6 times as much, okay, but we had to go and figure out first what 7 times what was to get to 56 pounds. So we know that in each one of these boxes there's going to be 8, okay. So you could go 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 to get your way to 56. Or if you just know what 7 times 8 is, you can figure out what your total is to get to 56. If you have any questions, please let me know, because I think earlier I miscounted my boxes, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. So when it says 6 times, we should have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what that means for the dog in 6 times. Okay, and then the rabbit we didn't know, so that's why that was also still an N, but that's where the 7 came from, was because we had 6 plus the rabbit was the 7, and then we had to use that to figure out 7 times what. Okay, what number is going to be in each one of these boxes in order to get to 56. Alright, we'll go on to the next page. Alright, draw a model, write an equation, and solve. Last month, Kim trained 3 times as many dogs as cats. If the total number of cats and dogs she trained last month is 28, how many cats did Kim train? So, I'm just going to write, let's see, I'm going to draw a picture here first. So, let's see, we're dealing with dogs first. So, dogs, and then we have cats. Okay, so it says that trained 3 times as many dogs. So that means I'm going to draw 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then let's see with cats. If the total number of cats and dogs she trained is 28. Okay, so we'll just put a box here for cats. Alright, we do not know, or I guess we do know that a total of these boxes here is going to be, the total of them together is 28. So I'm going to write 28 over here on the side. Okay, but we do not know what is in each box. That is unknown. Okay, so I'm going to put an N there. We do know that Kim trained 3 times as many dogs as cats, so that's why there's 3 boxes here and 1 box to cats. But remember, we're trying to find the total number, or we have the total number of cats and dogs, which is 28, but we're trying to figure out how many cats did Kim train. Alright, so we got to come over here and write an equation. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. So I'm going to write a 4 over here. And I'm going to write my multiplication sign, 4 times something. We don't know what is inside these boxes at the moment, so I'm going to put an N there for unknown. Okay, 4 times N equals, I do have my total though, so I'm going to put 28 over here on the line. So 4 times N equals 28. Alright, so now we just have to think 4 times what is going to get me to 28. Just start working our way. 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16, 4 times 5 is 20, 4 times 6 is 24, 4 times 7 is 28. So I found my N. So N equals 7. 4 times 7 is 28. So on the line here, you can put Kim trained 7 cats. Okay, so we found that part. She found that we did 7 cats. Alright, so that means in each one of these ends over here that there's 7. 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 is going to get you to 28. Alright, let's look at this number 3. How many more dogs than cats did Kim train? Draw a model. Okay, so I'm going to start over here by writing dogs, cats. Let me bring that up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so dogs and cats. So let's see. I need to draw my boxes here. Okay, so from the previous one, we learned that she trained 7 cats. But we're trying to figure out how many more dogs than cats did she train. Alright, so we do not know this spot. We do not know this spot right here. This is our question mark that we're trying to figure out. Okay, just from checking out our previous question we had before. Okay, so remember Kim had trained 7 cats, but Kim trained 3 times as many dogs as cats. So when it says 3 times as many, I'm going to take 7 times 3, and that's going to give me my answer of 21. So I'm going to go ahead and just put 21 in this box over here, because now we know that there's 21 dogs and then 7 cats. But we're still trying to figure out how many more dogs than cats did Kim train. So if we're trying to find the difference between these two here, we're going to use subtraction. So we're going to take 21 minus 7 equals the number we are not sure of. Okay, it's unknown. Okay, so if we were to take 21 minus 7, n equals 14. Okay, so in this spot right here that I said we're trying to figure out, 7 plus 14 is going to give us our 21. Okay, so on the line over here somewhere, I want you to put Kim trained 14 more dogs than cats. Okay? Okay, so we're going to just do one down here where it says on your own here. Then I'm going to have you guys try one maybe. Okay, so number 4, let's do that one together. At the dog show, there are 4 times as many boxers as spaniels. If there are a total of 30 dogs, how many dogs are spaniels? So what I want you to do is I want you to stop and just see if you can do this problem by yourself. Take a look at this problem up here to help you. Okay, pause the video, see if you can do it by yourself, and then in just a little bit, then I'm going to go through it again and check your answer and see if you did it right. Okay, so welcome back, and we are going to do this one now and just double check your answer. Okay, so there's not a whole lot of room here for me to draw, so what I might do, I might just go to the next page here. Maybe the next page. Okay. Alright, so in the story here, it says, I'm going to write boxers, and then on my other one I'm going to do spaniels. Okay. I believe if I go back to the problem, it says the dog show there are 4 times as many boxers as spaniels. So up here, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times as many than spaniels just has 1. So this is 4 times bigger. Okay, so then it said they had a total of 30 altogether, I believe. Let me just take a look and see what it said. Yes, if there are a total of 30 dogs, how many dogs are spaniels? Okay, so if there's a total of 30 dogs, we're trying to figure out how much is in each one. or for spaniels. But we don't know what each box represents. Okay, so I'm going to put an N in there because that is unknown. Alright, so I'm going to come down here and write a multiplication combination to see if I can figure out what it takes in order to get to 30 dogs total. And then try to figure out how many spaniels had. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 boxes here total, so I'm going to put a 5 down, and then I'm going to put my multiplication combination down, but I don't know how many is in each box, so I'm going to put an N because that is unknown. But I do know my total is 30. So now I have to put my thinking cap on here and try and think 5 times what is going to get me to 30. Okay, and if I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, okay, N is going to equal 6. Okay, so that means in each box, oops, I wanted to change my color. Okay, in each box, there's going to be 6. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 is going to get me to 30. So I did that 5 times. That's where that's coming in. So 5 times 6 is 30. So my answer for that one over here would be 6 spaniels. Alright, so if we go on to the next page, let's see if we need to do any of those ones. Alright, we're going to skip these ones, so don't do any on this page, and then let's go right to your homework. Okay, so I'm going to type out your homework, what you're going to do. So on page 73, you are going to do, let's see, 1 through 2, okay, number 3, and that's all you're going to do for that, for lesson 2.2 homework. Then on page 74, you're going to do 1 through 2 again. Number 3. And we better do a review with number 5. And we'll do number 6. Okay. Alright, so on page 73 you have 1, 2, and 3. And then on page 74 you have 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So basically on the back page you're just not doing number 4. Alright, so if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, go back and check out some of those examples in the videos, because a lot of the problems I'm looking at in your homework is going to be pretty close to those problems there. So, alright, thanks. Have a great rest of your day.